What is bullying?
Bullying is the use of superior strengths or influences to intimidate an individual, typically to force that individual into undesirable actions. To many sitting and observing this brief speech of bullying, you are probably familiar with the concept of it. The parts of bullying are the bully, the person being bullied, and the bystander. The most common use of bullying are physical, verbal, and now due to technology's successful progression, cyberbullying. What are the types of bullying? To reiterate what I stated before, the three different types of bullying I'll be talking about in my brief speech are cyberbullying, physical, and verbal bullying. Physical bullying. Physical bullying, also known as nonverbal bullying, is visualized to be the typical bullying tactic. Physical bullying is simply when someone is putting their hands on you, and you are using your physical strength to scare one for enjoyment, intimidation, or to make yourself feel empowered. Many incidents of bullying in different locations, both within and without the U.S., have occurred because of the lack of rules to prevent bullying. Because of that, physical bullying is seen to be the first of viral spreads of different types of bullying. Nowadays, rules have been generally established to permit both physical altercations, fighting, and physical intimidations, bullying, to occur on an innocent individual. What is verbal bullying? Verbal bullying is the bullying with the use of your dialogue or language. This seems to be the most common and realistic of all the bullying tactics. I say this because when you're watching a TV commercial, you see the same repetitive scene. The bully trying to bully the kid into giving his lunch money up. Now, I'm not saying this couldn't happen, but let's be honest. That is not an everyday situation. Usually a victim is being picked on by a bully because they stand out in some way. Because of that person being different, the bully will begin to torment or taunt that person because they won't confine to be like everyone else and fit in like a normal individual. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is just simply the bullying of using social media via email or just anything that has to do with the internet or even texting. Cyberbullying has escalated to widespread for public shaming, target taunting, and more intense bullying. Cyberbullying has allowed victims to also air their outcries for help. I want to discuss a memorable case of Amanda Todd. She was a girl. She started communicating with a stranger online using video chatting tools while in the 7th grade. The stranger persuaded her into revealing her body, and from then on, he started cyberbullying her. He used her pictures and spread them onto multiple social medias without her consent, one of which included Facebook. And unfortunately, the stranger began blackmailing her, forcing her family into moving her to different schools. But eventually, the stalker found her anyway, pretending to be someone else, and friended her on Facebook and continued blackmailing her. The stranger went as far as to creating a fake page with her nude pictures as a profile picture, and Amanda turned to the same thing that at one point tore her down, which was social media. She began using note cards to explain her experiences of both being blackmailed leading into being bullied. And after posting the video on September 7th, 2012, a little over a month, she hung herself in her home on October 10th, 2012. Now that you see what bullying does to people, don't bully. Nowadays, there are more victims of bullying that go onto YouTube and tell their experiences and even get to hear what other people say, just to know that somebody is going through the same thing and it's going to get better over time. It helps a lot. And nowadays, there are more people of higher rankings, like public figures and stars, celebrities, role models for teens, tweens, and young adults to come out and stand against bullying. There are stars like Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, Victoria Justice, Jim Carrey, and many, many more stars that are against bullying. Just don't bully. Be kind.